Hello and welcome. This is Mr. Benoit here for our teen and adult beginner class. Now we are going to have a big announcement at the end of class, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's go ahead and jump into it. Feet together. Yeah. Come up, Smida. Start with jumping jacks. 25 jumping jacks. Ready? And go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Done push-ups. 10 super awesome push-ups. Take your time. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you're done, have a seat. 15 sit-ups all the way down, all the way up. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. When you're done, one leg out, one leg in, and stretch down as far as you can, keeping your legs straight. Switch, other side. Nice deep breaths while you're stretching. And relax. Legs apart. And reach down to the middle as far as you can. And relax. Feet together, butterfly stretch. Hold in as close to your body as you can. Use your elbows to push your knees towards the floor, and then bring your chest down to your feet. And relax. Stand back up. Chubia. Hands in, step over. Chumbi. Sink down, horseback riding stance. Center punches, popoki. One hand out, one hand in. Now we're trying to work on speed a lot with our techniques today, but don't sacrifice technique. So especially with these punches, make sure one hand is coming all the way out, the other hand is coming all the way in. All the way out, all the way in. Don't go halfway. No T-Rex punches. Okay? All right, single punch, my command. Hada. Strong and fast. Toe. Set. Neck. Toss it. Yasin. Uga. Yo. Aho. Yo. Good. 50 punches, 5-0. As fast as you can, but making sure you extend your arm all the way at each punch. Ready? And go. When you're done, auto, schwer, and come in. Okay, so I'm going to start with hand techniques and then move on to feet techniques after that. We're focusing on efficiency, going faster with our techniques. Speed is important, but more so we practice efficiently to make sure that we're going fast. So efficiency is taking out as many steps as possible. If two people want to run a race and one person has farther to go, doesn't matter how fast they are, if they have farther to go, they're less likely to win, right? So we're going to work on our front stance, our step forward with our blocks for now. This one is fairly simple, but again, make sure you're doing as little as possible. We want to go the most efficient route. So I'm going to take one step forward into my front stance. I'm going to do our low block for now. Make sure you're not doing anything with the other foot. If I have to take that extra step, I'm taking too long. So just one step and one block. I'm going to do 4 blocks in one direction and then back up and then do 4 more. If you don't have space to do 4, you're just going to have to back up after 2, back up after 3, or instead of stepping, you can just switch your feet in place. I'll let you figure out how to make it work with your space. I'm going to call out 4. Ready? Position. First block we're doing is haramaki. That's a low block going across your face and snap down low. Ready? Step low block. Hana. Good. Now try to go as fast as you can into that low block. Toe. Set. One more super fast. Net. And back up to where we started. Ready? Position. Same block. Low block. Hana. Fast and strong. Toe. Set. Net. And back up. Okay. Hopefully you've been doing this a little while with us here on Zoom or on the recorded versions on Facebook or YouTube. So we're going to get a little bit more advanced when we start putting techniques together to make combinations. So this time it's going to be haramaki, chunakinkak. Low block with one hand and punch with the other. We're still taking just one step, but we're doing 2 techniques. Low block and reverse punch on the other hand. Then for the next one, the hand that's out does the block. Low block and punch, so that we're always blocking with the same hand that matches our stepping foot. If I step with my right foot, my right hand does the block. If I step to my left foot, my left hand does the block. Here we go. Stepping forward, low block punch. Ready? Hana. Toe. Set. Net. And back up. All right, now let's try to make those steps a little bit faster. Don't cheat on the block, don't cheat on the punch. You still want full extension on each one. Let's see if you can pick up the pace. Ready? Hana. Toe. Set. Net. And back up. All right, next combination is going to be sanmaki followed by sanunkinkyak. That's high block and high punch. So small difference. Center punch, we're aiming for the solar plexus. High punch, we're aiming for the philtrum up here. So center punch, high punch. You're not punching up over your head. Nobody's up there except for the ninjas in the ceiling, and they're nice ninjas. Don't worry about them. Aiming head level here. One hand does a high block, the other hand does a high punch. Just like we practiced, block with the same hand that matches your stepping foot, and then punch with the other hand. And then for the next block, the hand that's out does the block. Here we go. High block, high punch. Hana. Toe. set, net, and back up. Still strong, still proper technique. Let's try and make it go a little bit faster. Ready? Hana. Toe. Set. Net. And back up. Okay, one more combination. This one, we're going to do our center knife hand in our cat stance, followed by a low knife hand. So cat stance, both knees are bent, my front foot is up on the ball, and my weight is back. Hopefully remember this stance from a previous class. We're going to do the center knife hand block, followed by the low knife hand block, both off the same hand. Center and low, same hand. 1, pull it back, make sure you have big power, and 2. Here we go. Center and low knife hand. Hana. Toe. Set. Net. And back up. Ready? Hana. Toe. Set. One more, last one, super fast. Net. And back it up. Sure, relax. Okay, let's move on to some kicking skills. When we get fancy with our footwork today, working our switch kicks, but for now, it's gonna start simple just with our basic kicking. So we got right leg back fighting stance. Yeah. All right, starting with front kick. Kick and pull back. Ready? Hana. Good, now try and go faster. Out and back with full extension. Toe. Set. Again, don't cheat on the kick. If you're going halfway, no good. Extend it all the way and then all the way back. Net. One more. Toss it. And kyote, switch feet. Other leg kicking now. Hana. Toe. Set. Go with speed. Net. And toss it. Good, and kyote. Now, next kick, tolocheki, roundhouse kick. We're kicking from the back leg, so we're turning our body first. Turn, roundhouse kick, and then pull it back. Again, try and go fast with this one. Kick and back, but still make sure it's a good kick. Ready? Round kick. Hana. Toe. Set. Net. Toss it. And kyote, switch feet. Other leg. Hana. Point those toes. Toe. Set. Net. Toss it. And chill, relax. So when we do these kicking skills, we start with kicking off the back leg. That's what we've been doing for 90% of our classes so far, is kicking off the back foot. The back foot is going to be stronger, and it's going to be simpler. It's going to be easier to execute, and finally you're going to be able to reach farther with the back leg. So I have power, I can reach farther, it's a little bit easier to do. Today, we're going to start kicking off the front leg. Now the front leg is going to be faster because it's closest to its target. Again, imagine 2 people running a race. Which one is closer, they're probably going to win the race, right? So this front leg is closer to our target. All we have to do is pick it up and kick. It's going to be a whole lot faster than kicking off the back leg. So when you front leg front kick, speed is important here, but more important is efficiency. A lot of the time, when we kick off the front leg, I'll see people moving their back leg first and then kicking. That takes too long. That's too many steps. You've already lost the race. So leave your back foot where it is. Just focus on the one foot. All it has to do is come up, kick, and come back down. Don't do anything extra before you kick. Just pick it up and kick. Go slow at first, but make sure you're efficient. Here we go. Front leg, up and kick. Hana. Remember, don't move your back leg, just pick it up and kick. To. It kicks and goes right back to where it started. Set. Good. Now, if you're efficient, if you're not doing anything extra, pick up the speed. Net. Toss it. And kyote. All right, other leg in front, same thing. Kick and put it right back where it started. Hana. To. Set. Net. Toss it. Good, and kyote. Okay, so now we're going to do the front leg round kick. Now the front leg round kick is even faster because off the back leg, we've got to get our hips and our body turned before we can throw that roundhouse kick. But if I'm already starting a little bit sideways, I only have a tiny bit more to go, and then I'm turned over for the front leg. So I turn that tiny bit, I pick up the front leg, and I round kick. A whole lot faster than doing round kick off the back leg. Here we go, front leg, roundhouse kick again, just pick it up and kick. Hana. To. Fast and right back down. Set. Net. Toss it. And kyote, retreat. All right, other leg, front leg round kick, put it right back down. Hana. To. Set. Just up, kick, and back down. Net. Last one, toss it. And show. Relax. Okay, so let's practice a little bit on the front leg kicking. Let's practice the front leg round kick. So you practice on your own. I'll watch you guys here on Zoom. You're just going to pick up the front leg, roundhouse kick, and then put it right back down. Practice on your own and do your best not to move anything else. Just that front leg is kicking. Here we go. Fighting stance. And shija. Front leg kick and then right back down. Excellent. Looking good. Even if you're going fast, you're going to extend the leg all the way out on each kick. Good, and time. Switch your feet. Other leg, front leg round kick. Ready? And go. Kick, and right back down. Make sure those hands stay up while you're kicking. Lightning fast, snap kick. And time, nicely done. Okay, so now we're gonna work on our switch kicks. Now switch kicks are a way we can kick off the front leg, but still get the power of that back leg kick. Now remember when I said we were doing no extra steps, we were just kicking? Ignore that. Now we're adding in an extra step. Now this is gonna make it take longer. This is not a kick for speed. This is a kick that does a lot of other stuff, but because we're adding this extra step, it's always going to be slower than just the kick. So we're going to do the switch roundhouse kick, but first let's focus on just the switch. Now, oftentimes when I'm switching from one side to the other, we do what we call a full switch. I'm switching all the way from one side to the other side, one leg in back, one leg in front, and all the way other side. Notice when I do the full switch, my body is also turning. My hips and my shoulders turn to face the other way. My hips and my shoulders turn to face the other way. So we're going to do a quick switch without moving our hips or our shoulders. Our legs are doing everything so that everything else can stay still. So all I'm doing is switching my feet without moving my hips and shoulders. Switch and back. Switch and back. Switch and back. Okay? Try that out on your own. Keep your shoulders, keep your hips in place, but just switch your legs. You're crisscrossing that. Switch, and then right back. Switch, and then right back. Yes, now try with the other leg in front. So do a full switch to the other side, and then try a quick switch with your body in place. Good, and relax. Great. So now I want to throw the front leg roundhouse kick, or at least what started as the front leg. So it starts on the front, we quick switch it to the back, and now it's back here to generate power for that roundhouse kick. So switch and roundhouse kick. Whichever one starts in front, switches to the back, and then kicks from there. Here we go. Switch roundhouse kick. Hana. And we'll leave your hips and shoulders facing this way. Tool. Set. Switch it to the back and kick. Net. One more. Toss it. And full switch. Other leg back. So the front leg switches the back and kicks. Hana. Tool. Set. Net. Toss it. Good, and relax. Okay. So what are the advantages of the switch kick? We just talked about it's slower. We're adding a step. Why would we want to do this? Well, if I want to kick off this front foot and I want to get that power, I would do a switch kick. The front leg kick is a little bit weaker. I don't have as much space to build up power. If I switch it to the back, then I can turn my body into a little bit more, generate some more power that way, right? It also lets us do a couple other things. If you're in a fight or in a sparring match at the studio, we do practice fighting called sparring with gear on, right? And you're actually doing these techniques with an opponent, you don't want to be too obvious. If you are obvious with your technique, if they can see it coming, they're very likely to block it and hit you back, you're in trouble. So you want to be a little bit tricky. And keeping light on your feet and keeping your feet moving is one way to make your kicks tricky. If I'm constantly moving my feet, they don't know where the kick is coming from, and all of a sudden they get kicked in the face, right? So the switch kick can be a fake out. They don't see this leg coming, they think I'm doing something else, all of a sudden I switch and kick, right? So it can mess our partner up. However, it also has other advantages. We can also use our switch kick to cover distance. So instead of switching in place, I can switch and come forward. Now, when I do the switch, it doesn't look like I'm covering a lot of ground. But when I throw the kick, I'm actually kicking a lot farther. Right now, my front leg can only reach so far. My back leg can reach a little bit farther. But if I do the switch and kick, I can reach way farther. And again, the switch, I'm not actually moving that much, but I'm setting myself up to move. So I switch, my front foot comes back just a little bit. My back foot moves forward as far as it can. And then I throw the kick, and I've covered a whole lot more distance. So let's try the switch kick moving forward. I switch, trying to cover distance forward. The front foot only moves a tiny bit back, or just stays in place. My back foot comes forward, and then from there I throw the kick. So try and cover some distance. Switch roundhouse kick. Hana. And then back up to where you started. Tool. Set. Net. Toss it. And full switch, other side. Your front leg is kicking. Switch. Try and come forward. Roundhouse kick. Same thing, other side. Hana. Tool. Set. Net. Toss it. And show. Relax. Well done. So, fancy footwork here. There are other things we can do with our switch kick. We can use our switch kick to retreat, same idea. We can use our switch kick to cover different distance, but mostly it's just to be able to mix up your techniques so your partner can't see what's coming. Obviously, to cover distance, we could just take a step and then do a round kick. But again, very easy to see coming. If we're constantly moving our feet around, they don't know what we're doing. It could be just a switch. It could be a switch and advance. They don't know, right? Plus, it's fun to get our feet moving. Okay, let's face here. Chue. And Kenya. Okay, before we go, we do have a couple of big announcements. Our karate studio back home, Cornerstone Martial Arts, and Iron Circle, for those of you that train there as well, have just released plans to start training in person again. Now, it's not quite the same. They're doing outdoor classes instead of the indoor classes we were doing previous to the big global pandemic. But good news for everybody back at Cornerstone. If you guys want to keep training with them outside, you can. They are still doing classes online on Zoom, which you can continue taking. I will no longer be doing these public classes on Facebook or YouTube or Zoom, okay? So if you guys want to continue training, you have a few options. Number one, you can continue training on your own. You can go back and watch the previous videos I posted and just do your own stuff. Option number two, you can join a karate studio. Now, I know this depends on where you are. They may not have opened up yet. They may still be doing classes online. I don't know what the situation is, right? But ideally, you're doing your karate in person. You're doing it with other people. It might be different right now than it usually is, but you can join a karate studio and take classes with them in person. And then option number three, a lot of classes, a lot of studios, I should say, are doing classes online still over Zoom or over some other platform. So I recommend if you enjoy these classes, if you want to continue training, if you want to continue getting better at this stuff, if you enjoyed it, continue training with a studio. Reach out to Cornerstone if you're back in Delaware. That's the studio I teach at. Or if you live somewhere else, reach out to whatever local studio is available. I bet you, even if they're not open in person yet, there will be some sort of option for you to train online with that studio. And then when they open up for real, you can get back in class in person, okay? So hope you guys enjoy these classes. We are doing one more class on Friday night for the family class at 5 o'clock. But starting next week, we're no longer doing these public classes on Zoom, Facebook, or YouTube. If you want to join our studio at Cornerstone, I'll post links above on Facebook or below for YouTube, wherever the comment section is. I'll post links there for you guys if you want to join, or just reach out to whatever other studio you have local to where you live. That way you can keep working hard, keep having fun, and keep active. All right, face here. Cheerio. Yeah. Come up, Sumina. Thank you for joining me. Put your right hand up. Hana, Chol, Set. Tangsu.